Hey, what is up YouTube? This is Jaff Comics back again with another double box opening of the latest set in Yu-Gi-Oh! Doom of Dimensions. If you haven't seen part 1 already, check out that. We pulled pretty decently. Our goal is to try to beat that standing and see if we can get a couple extra cool pulls in this. So let's go ahead and start with box 1 here. And as always, I'll be going through pretty much card by card for the first couple packs until we start to see common cards starting to repeat themselves a little bit. So we got Radiant Typhoon Vision, Amata Kage, Radiant Typhoon Manifestation, Doomseed Destruction, and we got the new K9 XYZ, K9 66X Jax. Sweet. And that's for our super. Sophicord Sophagy, RB Last Stand, Hunting Horn, and we got Hunting Scout of the Deep Forest. All right. So we got Sphinx of the Cycle, Okiki's Discount, Cursed Copycat Noble Arms, Kurzibs, the Goiled Glutton, and for our Ultra, let's see if we can get that on camera. Oh, this is 4 Ds. Okay, DDDD. Okay, 4 Ds, yeah. DDDD, Dimension King Arc Crisis. Now there's 4 Ds, okay. I'll have to read over that card. I was not aware that was in this set. We got the Chanter, Turmoil, and Lambda Blade. Oh, and along with Lance Soldier. Yeah, it's already confusing enough when it's just DD, and then there's DDD, and now there's 4Ds. And that is a Pendulum 13, jeez. Okay, that must do something crazy. And we're going to have to go back and read that. We have Fleeting Flower of the Magicians, Deep Forest, Copycat Hero, Apocavities? Apocavities? I guess they're in someone's mouth? Is that what that looks like? It's very interesting. We got Operation Test for our super, and then Dark Contract with Zero King, Lunar Rabbit, Quadogmatica Beast, that's a mouthful, and Judge of Ball. All right, next pack. Siren Psychic Sorceress, Tragic Twin Jewels, Wake Up Chata, Discount, DDD Wise King Solomon. Cool. All right. Twilight Rose Black Knight, Fusion Draft, and True Draco Phoenix Knight. And we have Necromancer. Jumping ahead here. DD Defense Soldier, Megalith Analyst, Goki Sheik Ogre, Infernal Punisher, and ooh, we have Draco Tail. I butchered it last time. I'm gonna butcher it again. Viral for our secret. And then we have Lily Reaper, Different Dimension, and Game Phase Overdrive. Let's take a quick look at that. It's a very nice card. I want to go back and read this card real quick. So the pendulum effect of this is you can target any number of Dark Contract cards you control, destroy them, and then special to that up to that many Doom King Pendulum monsters from your deck, extra deck. You can only use the effect of this card once per turn. It takes 4 Fiend monsters, 1 Fusion, Synchro, XYZ, and Pendulum. Must be Fusion Summon or Special Summon from your extra deck by banishing the above cards from field and or graveyard. Okay, so that's how you bring it out. Okay, that shouldn't be too hard for DDD to do because they really burn through all the different types in their combo, and they sure do have a long combo. You can only special summon this by banishing the cards above. Yeah, I read that part. No matter which method you use, you can only special summon this once. Okay, you can negate. Then you can negate the effects of all face-up monsters your opponent currently controls if this card is special summoned. You can attack all your opponent's monsters each once. If this card in the monster zone is destroyed, you can place this card in your pendulum zone. All right, that card does a lot. That card does quite a bit. So it sounds like if you stop DDD through their combo and they get enough pieces in grave or on field still, they can still bring this guy out. So that's something to look forward to. We have Sophicord, Draco Tail Sting, very nice card, Triple Head Behemoth, Twin Jewels, and then we have Jaime, the new Spirit card. Sweet. Megalith Pollock, Follock, Silk Bomb Moth, Turmoil, and Pedigree. All right, I think we're just about seeing all the commons now, so we're gonna just burn right to the foil. Doomsy 7 Elra. Ooh, we have a new Ultra. Radiant Typhoon Swin. Cool. Skipping ahead, and another Radiant Typhoon Elma. Did we already see that one? I don't think we had. Maybe in the last box opening video. Ooh, this is a new one. Doomsy Break Dictaurus. Rank 4 XYZ. The Doomsy archetype seems very interesting. Looks like they mostly go into XYZs and then they kind of cheat out larger XYZs. This card is cool. Chembar, the flashy sports knight. I like the art on that. For our super. Last pack for this side. We have Burning Blade. Oop, you go there. All right, let's just get the box out of the way. And now we're on to the left side. We have Doomsday Command Doomdirge. Still have not found out what that stands for, but if someone knows, leave a comment in the description below. All right, we have the new DDD Doom Zero Doom Queen Machina. There's a lot of Doom cards, which is very fitting for the set. I also realized that we pulled the art card. I was going to say that card looked very familiar. Axon Kicker Oracle for our super. We have Goki Machine Surplex. Ooh, sweet. The new Dominus card, Dominus Spiral. Sweet. I really like what they've done with the Dominus cards. You know, they're not always the most fun to play against when you rip them, but they're fun to use them against other people. You know, it's a bit of a double-edged sword. We have Pile Bunker for RB. I feel like they're very fair cards for the most part. The fact that if you want to use it out of your hand, it locks you out of stuff. You know, I guess some decks don't really care about that too much. Like we have Yum Yum Yummies, such as like Malice. They were able to use Impulse, which, you know, the deck is dark, so it didn't really matter. But, you know, at least you knew they were never going to be able to activate something. We have RB Shepherd's Crook. Sweet. So I like that there's like a lingering drawback for the rest of the game if they do use stuff like that, but you know, kind of forces your opponent to use their interactions a little more wisely. It's just a unique way that they've kind of developed cards at this point, in my opinion. Power Patron Doomsday. So I believe Spiral locks you out of light and dark monster effects for the rest of the duel. We have Tri-Brigade Hammer. And then I believe we're down to our last 2 packs. And then we have one more box after this. So still hunting for a Starlight. We have Regena's Overlord. Cool. Last pack. And we have the new dinosaur, Hornbrute Carnivorous. Yeah, did I say it right the first time? Carnivorous? It's a dinosaur that eats things. All right, box number 2. First pack. We have another Goki machine. Ooh, Radiant Typhoon Chant. Don't think we've seen this one before. I believe this is like the searcher for the deck. If this card is destroyed by the effect of Mystical Space Typhoon, you can set this card. Activate one of these effects. You can add one level 4 or lower Radiant Typhoon monster from deck to hand. Add Mystical Space Typhoon from deck or graveyard to hand. So apply one of those effects. Okay. Very curious to see what nonsense people come up with for the Mystical Space Typhoon deck. We got Pile Bunker. It's definitely going to be odd seeing Mystical Space Typhoon played again in this day and age, let alone negating something that was always a joke. But now we're living the joke. So, Vengeful Witch. Giving life back to some older cards that have been forgotten. It's always nice to see. And here we go. We got the new Yummy card. Marsh Moe. Very nice. Very nice indeed. Jump ahead, we got Sports Night again. So we also pulled that in the last box opening, the Yummy card that is. We have Hammer. So the newest secret that we have here is Spiral. And then we got another Queen Machina for DDDs for our Ultra. So we should have at least 2 more Ultras. We have another Overlord and one more secret in this box. Maybe a Starlight. Can we get lucky? Would love to see it. Another Hornbrute. 2 more packs to the right side. What side do you guys normally open from? I feel like I always open from the right side. I feel like that's just kind of where I like to start. It feels like I'm a little luckier if I start on that side. We have Doomdurg. Be very curious if anyone has like a preference, or do you take everything out of the box and shuffle it up and see what you get that way? Do you open all the packs, stack up the cards upside down, and open one giant pack? I've seen people do that before. A little strange in my opinion, but, you know, I guess it saves you the trouble of ripping every single pack and then looking at the cards and sorting. You can just kind of do it as you go along. But we have Power Patron Doomsy. A couple more packs here. We have, I don't think we've seen this one. We have Radiant Typhoon Phoenix, the Great Flame. It's a Wind Pyro. So how many more do we have in here? Got another 8 packs? 9? We have another Jax. Another Horn Brute. I think we're just about seeing all the supers as well at this point. Oh, yeah. Look at that. Masterpiece, the true Draco Lord? Dracover Lord? Hopefully that's really coming on camera very nice. That is sweet. I like that. Love secret rares. They're so shiny. Let's be honest. They're just very shiny. Yum yum yummies. We get Masterpiece, the true Draco Coverlord, and then we get Yum Yum Yummies. I just can't help but laugh at the yummy cards. It just like is just so absurd. Doomsday Raider. But yet it's one of the, probably if not the best deck right now. It's, oh, those little guys are tough to beat. And we have the new Tri-Brigade Arms Mouser. Breathing life back into the Tri-Brigade cards. Let's just get that box out here. We're down to the last 3 packs. I believe we've got all our ultras already and our secrets, but maybe there's a bonus card in here. Oh, we got Overlord. 2 more packs. Kicker Oracle. All right, last pack magic, guys. Let's see if we're lucky. And we got Doomsday Breaker, or Break. So honestly, not too bad for these 2 boxes. If I had to say, I think this box might be slightly better than the last one. Maybe not, because we did get the K9 Ultra, I think, in the last box. Because we definitely got these 2. We didn't get these guys, but Spiral, that's pretty good. So I'm going to go ahead and say this box got it from part 1. So not bad at all. But reminder, guys, if there's any cards that you've seen in either part 1 or part 2 in this video, take a look at jaffcomics.com. These cards will all be listed on there and sold for order. Get there fast because they do sell quickly. So don't wait, because I might even want to buy some of these cards, to be honest with you. I don't know. We'll see. But thanks again for watching, and we'll see you next time.